This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahushua. First and foremost, I would like to say, Call out Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, the ones to the apostles and elders, Ray Milson, Ruel. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole for like tell you brothers out to pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, tell you brothers stay strong, pushing anyways. Quick lesson. Now I want to go into the fact that a lot of our people, they've been confused and they've been handed down these different bullshit stories pretty much, and traditions of men. And I'll give you two examples, okay? Which there's many more examples, but the two main ones is the whole hell doctrine, the whole hell/infernal doctrine where Satan is underneath the earth, with the pitchfork and demons down there, and the people that were wicked on this life and have passed on, they go to that place known as hell. And, Satan is poking them in the ass every day. They're being tormented every day down there by Satan and the demons, which that's bullshit. Okay, that's one of the traditions of men that has been handed down, from generation to generation. Okay, and our people believe in that shit. Another one is the whole virgin birth. Okay, where Mary supposedly never had sex with Joseph, and Yahushua just came out of Mary's womb without any sexual intercourse with the man. Okay, and that man being Joseph, of course, which according to the scriptures, Mary did have sex with Joseph and produced, and Yahushua came out of that, sexual of them two having sex with each other. Okay, meaning of Mary and Joseph. Okay, and that whole hell doctrine is not true. Okay, because even every wicked person, even Esau, even Esau, he goes into heaven. Okay, where the Most High is at, where the angels are at, and guess what? The demons are up there too. Okay, everybody goes into where the Most High, resides, which is in the heaven, which is the spiritual realm. Okay, so nobody goes into a place where the spiritual demon Satan is down there, poking you with his horns and with this pitchfork and some bullshit like that. Okay, which the Roman Catholic Church teaches that, the Christian Church, and all these different philosophies that our people fall into and that they believe in. Okay, all of these were man-made, because you know how our people is. Okay, hey, as a matter of fact, these philosophies, they came from our people, because you know how Jake is, man. Jake loves telling stories and bullshit like that. They'll tell the children that, this is gonna happen to you. Satan is gonna take you to hell if you don't behave. And then that story just gets full steam ahead. Like a train, and it just keeps going from generation to generation. So our people are like, our people just tell some bullshit ass stories, and then they run with it. They actually make it into a religion, man. They make it into a philosophy. Okay, so a lot of our people, man, right now they're in a confused state of mind, and they don't know who the fuck they are. As a matter of fact, Babylon, the word, we're in Babylon, right? Babylon the Great. The word Babylon means confusion, and they as when our people came over here, they became confused. Okay, so once again, Colossians chapter 2 verse 8: Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Exactly. And our people have been spoiled. They've been lied to by their priests, their preachers, their pastors, so on and so forth, false prophets. Okay, and they believe it. They believe this nonsense. They believe this bullshit. It says after the tradition of men. Exactly, man. All of this shit was tradition of men, of our people. Like I said, telling stories, and it became truth. Okay, people can tell a story so many times, and years pass on, and it can become true, to the people, when in reality it's just a myth, it's false. Okay, falsehood and his lies. It says after the rudiments of the world and not after Yahushua HaMashiach. Exactly, and this is not of Yahushua HaMashiach. This is not biblical. This is not part of the scriptures. Okay, and of course there's many other examples of for example, that supposedly the Messiah is a cracker, blue-eyed, pale skin, long, blonde, stringy hair. The same with the Most High, the Heavenly Father, that he's a so-called white boy or so-called white man, which is bullshit. Okay, not according to the scriptures. Okay, according to the scriptures, these are the Most High and Yahushua are so-called Negroes. Okay, with with the woolly hair, white woolly hair, and bushy beards. Okay. So now let me go ahead and get the book of. All right, there's a book of Saint Matthew, chapter 24, verse 23, and it says, "Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here's Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, or there, believe it not, for there shall rise false messiahs, okay, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Exactly. So, if it were possible, man, we would have been deceived by this nonsense. But all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he took us up out of that bullshit. Well, as a matter of fact, when we were part of the world, we believed in that bullshit. We believed in hell. We believed in the virgin birth. Okay, we believed that Yahweh Shem Yahushua were Edomites. So once again, then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here's Yahweh, or there, believe it not. Exactly. And there's so many religions out there, man. Is like, well, you have the man. I'm not even gonna name them all because there's so many of them, and there's still some new ones popping up every day, pretty much. Some bozo out there just creating a new religion out of nowhere. Taking a little something out of every religion and making it his own. Scientology and things of that nature. Just popping up out of nowhere, and our people believe in that shit, right? But it says, believe it not. For there shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Exactly, but it ain't possible for that to happen, because the ones that the Most High gave to Yahweh Shai, remember Yahweh Shai said, he was not going to lose not one. Okay, not one of the elect is going to be lost. Every single one of the men that the Most High gave Yahweh Shai, they're all going to be delivered. They're all going to be saved by Yahweh Shai. Okay, but the rest of our people, guess what? They've been deceived. Okay, why? Because they're not part of the elect. The Most High ain't looking for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, man, to save. He ain't looking for every Jake to save, man. Okay, it's written in the scriptures as prophecy. 2/3 got to be destroyed, and only the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3 are going to be saved from the coming destruction. Okay, and the different plagues and pestilences that the Most High is bringing, and you see some of them happening right now, but things are only going to get worse. Okay, so now let me go ahead and get the book of. Okay, there's a book of Romans chapter 10 verse 1, and it says, "Brethren, my heart's desire and pray to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge." Exactly, because our people, they do believe in a higher power. They do believe that the Messiah once did walk the earth, and they do believe in the Bible, right? But they break the scriptures down completely wrong, man. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know what they're reading. They have no understanding. They have no knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They don't even know his name. They don't even know how he looks like. They don't even know they don't know, man. They don't know jack shit. Okay, so in a way, they do believe in the Bible, but they don't know the truth. Right, so they do have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Okay, they don't really know the Most High like that, man. Okay, they think they do. Okay, they think they're I'm gonna go to heaven and right, and the heaven they believe in, they believe there's gonna be a kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. They believe it's gonna be in the cloud somewhere. I mean, come on, man. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be on the earth, and the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, is only going to be for the Israelites. Okay. It says, "For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness." Exactly, and that's what they did, man. For many years. Okay, they started pushing up these crazy ass philosophies of the virgin birth and hell, or / inferno, whatever you call it, right? And they started running with it, and they started teaching their congregation this bullshit, and they believed it. So they established their own righteousness, man, not the righteousness of the Most High. So you think the Most High is going to save them, deliver them? Absolutely not. It says, and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. Exactly, man. They have not submitted themselves to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Here it is, You have the men of the Lord, beginning with the apostles of Great Millstone on down, teaching you the truth. But you fan your hand at us. Okay, you want to fight us. You talk shit, which really you're talking shit about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, so at the end of the day, you think the Most High is gonna have some love and respect for you? Okay, which once again, like the script says, the Most High is not a respecter of persons. Okay, but I mean, the Most High, He ain't gonna deliver you. He ain't gonna save you. Okay. So there you go, man. They go about to establish their own righteousness, not the righteousness of the Most High. Okay. So there you go. And now let me go ahead and end it with this scripture, because at the end of the day, look, it's all about the elect. Okay. You could go into the Bible and teach and think you're breaking down the scriptures, right? But you ain't, right? Because all these Christians and Roman Catholics and so on and so forth, they think they're breaking the scriptures down, but they're not. And they're doing all of this thinking that the Most High is looking out for them, that the Most High is proud of them, that the Most High is going to deliver them, save them. But that's not going to happen. Okay? Hey, man, well, let me go ahead and get it. Okay, there's a book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2. I'll start at verse 11, and it says, "And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie." Exactly. So at the end of the day, man, the Most High sent you a strong delusion. Okay, you're not part of the elect. You, as a matter of fact, you're part of the 2/3. Okay, because at the end of the day, look, the Most High, He can choose who He wants to. You know. And it says, "And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness." Exactly. So even with you breaking down the scriptures, but you're breaking them down wrong, guess what? That's unrighteousness. That's wicked. You have no right to be teaching the Bible, man. Okay, a lot of our people that become pastors and preachers and teachers and you know, they call themselves prophets, whatever, they have no right to pick up the Bible and teach our people. Okay, there's only the only people that are able to pick up the Bible and teach is the elect, and that's it. The 144,000. Okay, and the 1/3, and that's it. The rest of our people, man, they have no business touching the scriptures, because they're breaking them down completely, and that's wicked. You're being a demon for doing that. Okay, and you're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna be destroyed. You're not part of the elect. Okay, you're part of the 2/3. But anyways, with that, to the next time, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ratazah, say shalom.